Yes, sir, Mayor.
As you know, the Highway Department distributes money evenly throughout the state. Is there a way that we can change that distribution formula where we can take money from counties that are losing population and use those highway dollars for areas that are exploding?
Yeah, Mayor, there are potentially ways to do that. Of course, the Highway Department is constitutionally independent, but you effectuate some of that with regard to your appointments on the commission. And what understandings they have about the way they should approach them. And I've made this statement. I've made this statement so many times, and I can honestly tell you that you can go read about what I'm about to tell you in Pine Bluff papers and in the Lake Village papers and El Dorado papers, because I just don't tell you what you want to hear here. I say the same thing everywhere. And what I've said is the bulk of the money for infrastructure needs to follow the cars. That is to say, inordinate spending needs to go to places where the traffic is the greatest. Now, having said that, I think you do take a pot, a smaller pot, and you pull it aside and you reserve it for areas that wouldn't otherwise necessarily justify it based on the car count for economic development. It's like priming the pump. There are some people, I'm not going to look at you in your face right now. There are some people in this room that are old enough, not looking, that remember when you used to have to prime the pump. When you used to have to put it, for you youngsters, that's when you used to have to put the water pump to get started going, get some water out of the ground. That's what I'm talking about, a smaller pot in areas maybe like Helena, or like Crosset, or like Waldron, or wherever, where they want the same quality of life as anybody else, but they don't have anything going for them, so they deserve something. But the bulk of the money has to be where the cars are. The only thing that ever has worried me about Northwest Arkansas and its progress, the only thing that I think is a potential stumbling block is if it implodes from lack of infrastructure development. And we can't let that happen. And I tell folks in Texarkana and El Dorado and Magnolia and everywhere, you should applaud what's going on in Northwest Arkansas. You should be happy for the people in North. Don't be jealous. Be happy of it, because they are an economic engine that's helping to drive the entire state. And the rest of those folks are benefiting from the economic progress here. We can't let it implode. We have to have additional funds. That's my philosophy, and I think you'll accomplish that. You accomplish it a number of ways, but the easiest, simplest, quickest way is to make sure that when you appoint someone to the Highway Commission, they understand what your philosophy is and follow it.
Excellent.